Welcome to Uncaged Zoo Tours. Before we begin, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to join the zoo team. Welcome to the Memphis Zoo, a zoo that stands out from the rest in many different ways. Their primate collection is any monkey fan's dream. Their hippo breeding program is as big as the pachyderms themselves. You'll only find a giant panda at 2 other zoos in America. But what makes the Memphis Zoo really stand out is their architectural designs that amplify an area's theme. From the totem poles in Northwest Passage, to the Yellowstone-esque representation in Teton Trek, to the glazed roof tiles that encircle China. But today, we'll be entering cat country to visit some wild felines. Opened in 1993, this Egyptian-themed exhibit features many of the big cats you'll know and love, as well as some surprises along the way. After you enter the zoo's gates, the first sign that you enter cat country is these large marble pillars painted with an Egyptian pattern. The Egyptian architecture is seen throughout the exhibit as a nod to the way ancient Egyptians revered cats and believed that they would bring them good fortune. The exhibit to the right of the entrance is something larger we'll see later. The first cat you'll encounter is a caracal. The zoo is home to 2. Caracals often feed on birds in flight and can jump nearly 10 feet in the air to catch their prey in flight. Continuing down the path, the next exhibit contains my favorite big cat, the Sumatran tiger. You first catch a glimpse of the tiger through a porthole in its habitat. Sumatran tigers have a deeper orange tan fur and broader stripes than other tiger species. Nearly 50% of tiger cubs don't live past 2 years old. Around 250 Sumatran tigers live in captivity at a reptile conservation-focused zoos around the world. They also have the largest canines of any predator. The zoo is home to a male named Ratu, who rotates with 2 Bengal tigers named Yarman and Kumari. Across from the tigers is a very special cat, the Amur leopard. A 2000 survey found that just 30 Amur leopards along the border of Russia and China, making the Amur leopard the rarest big cat on Earth. Thankfully, there's some good news. As a result of conservation efforts, today, the Amur leopard population has grown to 100 in the wild and around 300 in zoos worldwide. The next species comes as a surprise for its inclusion in cat country, the red panda. Unfortunately, they were being shy the day I visited, but hopefully there will be more cooperative the next time we see them. A boardwalk takes us from Asia to the Americas. In a cave is a viewing for a cougar. Unlike most big cats, cougars can't roar. Instead, they communicate with purrs, growls, hisses, screams, whistles, and chirps. Across from the cougar is a jaguar. If you want to learn more about jaguars, click on the card above. As you exit the cave, you might see signs that differentiate the types of spots cats have, along with the history of the complex. The boardwalk takes you back to Asia, where we'll meet another cat that's new to the channel, the fishing cat. A fishing cat is a nocturnal and solitary hunter that rests amongst dense vegetation during the day before heading to the water at night to find food. They're incredibly strong and capable swimmers and have been known to swim vast distances, often in pursuit of a fish trying to get away. Across from the fishing cat is a very special animal, the snow leopard. This beautiful and endangered cat, listed as vulnerable under the IUCN Red List, is well adapted for life in the cold atmosphere of the Central Asian mountains, including the Himalayas. It has a thick coat whose beauty attracts poachers and huge paws that serve the same purpose as snowshoes and allow it to walk over snow with ease. Besides its lustrous fur, its small ears allow it to hold onto heat, and its strong hind legs allow it to jump from cliff to cliff. Next is the jaguar we saw earlier. Now we're back in South America, where we'll meet two more surprises. First is the capybara. Other than being the world's heaviest rodent, capybaras are excellent swimmers. They sleep very little, preferring instead to doze whilst resting during the morning in thickets on the banks, or wallowing in the mud when cooling down in the heat of the midday sun. But they're not alone. Sharing their space are crested screamers, which weren't really in the best position to film, but that's okay. That means we can talk about them another time. Moving along the boardwalk is the bat-eared fox. Bat-eared foxes have more teeth than any other fox at 46 to 50. Along with their teeth, they have huge ears that can listen for insects moving around. As the boardwalk ends, we'll encounter Cheetah brothers Kindu and Kasai. Other than being the fastest land animal, cheetahs are very social. Males often roam in small groups, called coalitions, generally with their siblings. And oddly enough, it is the females that are more solitary animals, apart from the 18 months or so that they spend looking after them. Across from the cheetahs are a busy mob of meerkats. Despite their name, meerkats are related to mongooses rather than cats. Meerkats have an excellent sense of smell, which is used to sniff out potential prey that is lurking just under the surface of the sand. Once detected, meerkats can use their long and sharp front claws to dig out their prey, with most of their diet being made up of insects and other small invertebrates, along with also eating larger animals such as lizards and rodents. Our adventure concludes with the king of the savannah, the African lion. While lions are generally social animals, prides generally consist of 80% females. For this reason, only 1 in 8 male lions survive to adulthood. While I was filming, one of the lions roared, causing all the other animals in the area to enter a frenzy. Lions roar to warn off intruders, but they also allow members of the pride to find one another as its sound can travel up to 5 miles away. And that concludes Cat Country. From here, you can either visit some tropical birds at the Tropical Birdhouse, or if you're hungry, you can eat at the Cat House Cafe. Next time we're in Memphis, we'll be heading to China and meet some giant pandas. Thank you for watching. I want to personally dedicate this tour to the loving memory of Kwanzaa, the Birmingham Zoo's male African lion who recently passed away at the age of 16. May he live forever in my memory.